Imagine having superpowers, not just normal powers, but the ability to swing across an entire city, climb walls like it's nothing, and stop criminals on a daily basis. Sounds like a dream life, right? But now, imagine doing all of that while still being broke, still being late to everything, still getting stressed over rent, and somehow still managing to ruin your own life. Yeah, welcome to the life of Spider-Man. And trust me, it's not as cool as it looks. People think being a superhero means money, fame, respect, people cheering your name, taking pictures with you, treating you like a legend. But Spider-Man didn't get that version. He got the budget version. No money, no fame, no peace. Just responsibilities and problems stacked on top of each other like some kind of never-ending subscription that he never signed up for. Honestly, at this point, being Spider-Man feels less like a superpower and more like a full-time struggle. And the worst part is, it all started with one small mistake. Just one moment where he decided not to act. 1 second of ignoring something that didn't feel important at the time. And that one moment changed everything. Uncle Ben, the one person who always supported him, was gone. And the worst part is he knows he could have stopped it. Now imagine living your entire life knowing one small decision led to something that big. That kind of guilt doesn't just disappear. It sticks with you. It follows you everywhere. It becomes part of who you are. Now let's talk about his love life, which is honestly a complete disaster. You meet someone, you like them, things are going well. Everything feels normal for a moment. But the second you get close to Spider-Man, your life basically becomes a target. Because villains don't just fight him, they go after the people he cares about. So what does he do? He lies, he hides things, or he pushes people away completely, which means his relationships are either complicated or completely destroyed. And then there's money, or more accurately, the complete lack of it. You'd think saving an entire city would at least help pay the bills, but nope. Spider-Man is permanently broke. Late rent, empty wallet, no stable job. He spends his nights fighting crime and his days trying to survive financially. Imagine risking your life and still worrying about your bills. And somehow, his landlord is still one of the most stressful parts of his life. At this point, he's not just fighting villains, he's fighting rent. Then comes the mental pressure. No sleep, no peace, no real breaks, just constant responsibility. Because every decision matters. If he messes up, it's not just a small mistake. Someone actually gets hurt, and that thought never leaves his mind. He's always thinking, what if I'm too late? What if I fail? And that kind of pressure builds up over time until it becomes exhausting. Being Spider-Man means you're always carrying something heavy mentally, even when everything looks fine on the outside. And of course, we can't forget his enemies. Because Spider-Man doesn't have normal enemies. He has enemies who are completely obsessed with ruining his life. They don't fight fair. They don't stop. They go after his friends, his home, his identity. At this point, it feels like they wake up every day just to make his life worse. Honestly, these are not just enemies. These are full-time haters. And because of all this, he doesn't have a normal life. He misses school, misses important moments, misses chances to just relax. He cancels plans, ignores messages, lies to people he cares about, not because he wants to, but because he has to. And the worst part is, no one really understands him because no one knows what he's actually going through. Imagine living a double life where you can't fully be yourself anywhere. Yeah, that gets exhausting really fast. Being Spider-Man isn't really about power, it's about sacrifice. Every single day he gives up something. His time, his happiness, his relationships. All so other people can live safely. And the crazy part is, most people will never even realize it. So yeah, being Spider-Man might look cool from the outside, swinging around the city, saving the day, doing all the heroic stuff. But the reality is, it's stressful, it's lonely, and it never really ends. And that's why being Spider-Man actually sucks. So who should I do next? Batman or Iron Man? Comment below.